Hey guys, today is Sunday. I don't know what the actual date is. I think it's the 9th. I see it on my clock now. It's November the 9th, 2025. We're gonna call this Self-Care Sunday. We're gonna do another face mask together. So first what I'm gonna do, and I'm sorry there's not very much lighting in here. It's already like 4:43 p.m. in the afternoon, and it's starting to get darker faster where the time changed and everything. Excuse me. And also, my lighting and my ceiling fan in my bedroom in here where I'm at, it tore up. It messed up. So that's why I try to open up the curtains like I have them opened right now. I don't know if you can see it or not. Throughout the day, I turn the phone on so you can see it. But I try to do that so you all can see better whenever I do make videos in here, because I don't have anywhere else to mostly make videos at either. But all I'm doing is I'm using one of these adult washcloths to wipe my face off and my neck with and behind my ears real fast, just to clean everything. Just wiping everything down. I wish I had more time to do more self-care for myself, but I don't have a whole lot of time for myself in general. I'm always having to do something else for somebody else, or my cats, or something like that, or this house, or whatever. So I just don't get too much time for myself. But it is what it is right now. It is what it is. Okay, like I said, I'm just cleaning everything off with one of these wipes, so we have a clean area to work with around my ears, behind my neck, around my neck, in front of my chest. Just cleaning it, wiping everything off with one of these adult washcloth wipes that I get free with my medical insurance, United Healthcare over-the-counter insurance. That's all I'm doing. Alright, we did that. That was the first step. It's dirty, so I'm going to set it over here. Now I'm going to take a cotton ball. I'm going to take 2 of my cotton balls. 2 cotton balls. I'm going to take this Seabreeze just because I haven't had a chance yet. I know one of my YouTube friends told me that I should try Witch Hazel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And I do think I have some here that I've had for all kinds of years. It's just getting to it. It's over there in a box somewhere, and I haven't been able to like go through that box or nothing yet. But I'm pretty sure I do have some of that. So I'm using Seabreeze because I do have some Seabreeze that's nearby or whatever. And all this stuff that I'm using, you all, I've had most of this stuff for years. Besides the Seabreeze, that was a purchase that I purchased this past summer for my daughters and I. But I do have really sensitive skin. But I just try to use whatever's gifted to me. Now my daughter's is a different story. Obviously I try to buy better for them, and especially my youngest daughter, she's really girly, and she's really into makeup and all that stuff. So whenever I can, I try to buy better for her, but that doesn't happen that often. And obviously my daughters come first, so that's life. Anyways, I'm just taking those cotton balls and I'm just cleaning the same way we do with the washcloth wipe. I'm just cleaning everything, making sure we have a clean surface to work on. But usually Seabreeze, even though I do have very sensitive skin, usually Seabreeze isn't that rough on my skin. Now this cheap stuff that I'll be using to do a face mask with, it might be rough on my skin because it is the cheaper stuff. But like I said, it was gifted to me and I've had this stuff for years. It needs to be used up anyways. I've not used it up or nothing, so it needs to be used up. But I'm just going back over top of everything that I already wiped down the best I can to to make sure we have a clean surface to work on and to work with. Looks like it's going to snow and it is getting colder outside. On the computer temperature says it's about 46 degrees, but it's very windy outside. It's been very windy the past few days now, and it has really brought the leaves off the trees for fall. Okay, I have wiped everything down. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's how much dirt that was on me that I got off of my cotton balls. Now we're going to take this mask that my youngest daughter gave to me years ago. She didn't want. I don't know where she bought it from or where I bought it from. I think I probably bought it from like the Dollar General, probably like 10 or 15 years ago. It's Freeman brand. It says Cosmic Metallic Peel Off Mask. I'm not so sure. I can't see it where it's getting so dark. I can't see how long you're supposed to keep it on your face. I'd say anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes probably at least if I was just guessing. But this is what it looks like up close. Okay, now we're going to start putting this on our face. God, that is so tight on there. It was like cement. That's how old this is and it hasn't been used. So we'll see. I'm going to take the rag that we use for our face to wipe off some of this on this rag. This nasty stuff, just to see what we're working with. I don't know. I don't even know if it'll come out of here. If it don't, it doesn't matter. I'll throw it away. I've got others that I can use. It looks really thick, like cement or something. Looks so old, caked on there. We'll see. I'm willing to try anything. Ugh. It's cold too. Just putting on a layer all around my face. It's so thick. It looks like copper instead of like, I thought it would be silver looking, a silver metallic, but it looks like a copper metallic. Sorry if you're hearing noises in the background. It's my cats being wild. They're always into something. Yeah, this, excuse me. This looks like it's a copper metallic color to me, or rose gold or something like that. It wasn't a silver color like I was expecting it to be. But I'm putting it on there thick too, so, oh my goodness. I have y'all on the dresser. That's where I'm recording from, on the phone. That's where I have you at. Don't have a phone stand or nothing like that. This isn't even my phone that I'm using. I don't have my own phone. I use someone else's phone to record my videos with. Okay, this is what the mask looks like, and that's where I have it at. I'm going to try to let this dry for a little bit. And that's what the package looks like. I'm going to try to get this off my hands first. It's definitely messy. Or I made a mess. Oh, and I dropped it just now. Put the lid back on there. I got other ones to use. I got like a ton of that one, the same one I did a while back on a Sunday. So we have other masks to use or to use up that I've had for years because no one's used them. Just trying to wipe off my fingers and hands because it's so sticky and I got it on there. That mask stuff. I'm going to plug in the blow dryer here in a second, and so this will dry faster on my face like we did the last time I did a self-care video for facial mask or whatever. Just trying to wipe this stuff off my hands. There's a lot on there. Get in between my fingers. I have really big man hands. I hate them. But obviously we don't get to pick and choose what we look like or who we come from or whatever like that. You know, that's not our decisions. That's not our choices. It is what it is. But my family on both sides, the parents that I come from, my mom's and my dad's side, are both very big boned people. They have huge feet, huge bones. And not so much the women, but the men. I'm really short. I'm only like 5'3" or 5'4". I'm average or short, whatever you want to say. But most of the men on both sides of those families are very tall, you know, or at least average or above average. They're pretty tall. I forgot to put this on. I actually bought this in the month of November 2025 for like, I think it was $1.25. I could be wrong. From the Dollar Tree that I had planned on doing this with whenever I did my self-care videos with you all. But we'll do that next time. And my favorite color is green. I think they had these in like pink, purple, and green, I think was the colors. So I got a green one, obviously. My favorite color is either, well, I like all colors, but my favorite color is probably, if I had to just say one, it would be green. But I do love greens. I do love blues. I love pastel colors. I love pink. I love white. I mean, I like all colors to a certain extent. But I wear a lot of black. I have for years, just because I'm fat. Cats are sneezing behind me. But just because I'm fat and overweight and I don't like the way I look, I'm really uncomfortable now that I don't have breasts no more. And so I don't like the way I look. And so I do kind of tend to, whenever I go out in the public, I wear a lot of black or loose clothing. But I've always worn loose clothing just because I like to be comfortable. I can't stand to be like something to be right next to me or whatever. I like everything to fit me loosely like. But I wear a lot of black colors, especially on my legs, like my pants and stuff, whenever I go out in the public, just because I'm fat and I don't like the way I look right now. I haven't liked the way I've looked in years. So it is what it is. I wear a lot of leggings though, just because it's so hard to find clothes to fit me, my body type. Especially now that I don't have breasts and stuff no more. But I've always been like, you would say I'm pear-shaped, like my body type as far as fruit goes. And even when I had breasts. And then too, so I've always had like big thighs or wide hips or whatever. So it's hard to find like pants especially to fit me. And so I wear leggings because most of the time, just cheap leggings from Walmart or wherever, just because most of the time you can't, or I can't find, I haven't worn jeans and I couldn't tell you how many years, because I can't find no jeans that would fit me, and I don't like the way jeans feel either. I like cotton stuff because it's just more comfortable and stuff. But anyways, let me get up, and I'm going to plug in this blow dryer so this video won't take all day long. And my face mask will dry faster on me. But I don't like the way jeans feel. I never have, ever since I became overweight. Even whenever I was like a teenager or young adult, I stopped wearing jeans. Pretty much whenever leggings came out and stuff. And then after I had children and stuff, I started getting fatter and stuff. Let me unplug this TV to plug in this blow dryer, and I'm gonna blow dry my face off right fast. Oops, kitty, sorry. But let's get safe plugged in. Okay. That plugging is not that great. Something's definitely going on in here when it comes to my electricity. But whatever. I'm just gonna dry my face off so this mask will come off faster. You can't see them, but I've got like 4 cats in my bedroom right now. They're real curious at what I'm doing. Salem and Maximo's in here. That's the mom and the dad. Puffy's in here, and Honey Baby's in here right now. Puffy just left though. She gets skittish. I actually think it's that feels like that's dry enough to me. So this is what it looks like when it's dry. Feels like it's dry enough. I'm gonna start wiping it off now with these wipes. Ooh, shiny. Shiny, shiny. However that song goes, that kids movie. I think it was on, I could be wrong, but I think that was on, what is that called? Oh, I forgot my children's movies. I haven't watched them in forever. I forgot her name. Can't think of it right now. I don't watch too many cartoons or children's movies. I haven't in years, but I do like them. I just don't watch them that often. Since my girls have gotten older and they don't watch stuff like that hardly ever, I just don't watch stuff like that. But I'm just taking these wipes now and wiping off the mask the best I can. I'm going to use up a lot of wipes trying to do this. When I was younger, before I got married and before I had children, excuse me, I always used to, that was one of the jobs I wanted to do. I used to be a lot more, I never was as girly girl as what my youngest daughter is, but I used to be a lot more into like, not necessarily hair, but makeup a little bit, and maybe like nail polish and wearing nail polish and stuff like that, fingernails, and I just wanted to be like a masseuse. And I was always into like, even though I know that's weird. I hate people's feet. I can't stand feet. But I always loved like doing my own homemade like manicures or pedicures or whatever on people whenever I was growing up. And I love, like, I know it's weird, but I'm still into that. I love like watching Dr. Pimple Popper and like popping zits and stuff like that. I love that stuff. But I've always been kind of strange when it comes to stuff like that, or just strange in general. I'm going through a ton of these wipes. I think I'm gonna have to just go make me up a wet rag right fast and try to get this off, because it's not, I'm wasting a lot of these wipes and it's not coming off as good as I'd like for it to. Sorry I wasn't prepared in this video. Alright, I'm gonna go make up a wet rag to wipe this off my face better. This is what it looks like so far though. I'll be right back. Getting the rag and getting the towel. Be straight back, you guys. Alright, so my cats are laying on the bed. Sorry, like I said, I wasn't prepared for this video like I thought I was. I just got a warm soapy rag. It's not hot because it takes forever well, I guess this is an old house. I don't really know. But it takes forever for the water just to heat up. If you're trying to wash dishes or something. Or even if you're trying to take a bath or shower or whatever it is. It takes forever for the water to get warm and hot and run through the pipes, I guess. I can't believe how much it's still not coming off that great. Probably just gonna have to stop this video and go take a bath because it's not coming off that great. Even with the wet rag. I think I'll throw that one away. That face mask. It's just probably too old. Might be why. Because like I said, we've had this stuff probably at least 10, maybe even 15 years. Well, no, probably not 15 years, but at least 10. Alright, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off, and there ain't no point in me drying my face either, so. And we can't use this today. This after facial toner that we used last time. It's pear scented from the Dollar Tree, and I've had it for years too. So I'm just going to end this video. I appreciate those of you who've watched. I'm going to have to go take a bath though to get this off, and I'm going to throw this one right here as a dud. I've had it for too long, and so it's caked on there. It ain't worth it. so I'm going to throw it away. Thanks for those of you who are subscribed to me and who watch my channel. Thanks for spending your time with me. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye. So sticky. It's sticking to my eye. Bye-bye.